Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for Cities Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Friday's What Map. Now listen very carefully, today we're going to play a bit of a game. When we get to the end of the video I'm going to ask you to pause and give me your prediction as to what stars I'm going to give for each category down in the comments below. So watch with care, and when we get to the end, pause, stick it in the comments below and see how close you get. And be honest, no cheating please. Right, today's map is Merrickstowe by Sue the N.I.M. Now I don't know what an N.I.M is, but Sue is definitely one of them. Right, well this is her first map and it looks pretty good from up here. Let's check those resources. Yeah, they're pretty good too, pretty sound. A little bit of, field painting. You know how I feel about that, but not too bad. What we got? We got the Caledonian custom pavement, satellite, and got some trees. She does give you the option of not subscribing to Gula's grass if you're worried about frame rate. Oh, thanks for that, Sue. Anyway, let's get down to street level and have a look. That looks pretty good, to be honest. Dual carriageways rather than motorways might cause a problem. We'll talk about that in a moment. This is a very nice looking intersection. Very, very nice indeed. Good choice. What we got? Off to the fog that way. The only thing down this way to really look at is this little bridge over the cutting. Yeah, that's fine. That's all good. But yes, dual carriageways. When the weight of traffic gets a bit heavier. Oh, hang on. That national road we'll have a look at in a minute. Trust me, it's worth it. It really is. Yes. So motorways, three lanes would have been better than 2 possibly when this gets busy. But that's up to you. You might put in different road infrastructure. Here's your start square. Now we get bent off a little bit there on the left, and the reason for that is this only just enters into the square. That's kind of your start square like that. So you're going to want to build off to the left. So that's pretty good of her to set that off in that direction. And then we're going to cut across the end of the railway there. This little intersection here, we will follow that in a minute. But I want to go this way because there's some bridges. And bridges can spell trouble. Don't worry about the river, we'll come back to that. Because I know you're looking at it going, ooh. Because that's what I did, I looked at it and went, ooh. But enough of that. It looks a bit wonky, doesn't it? But if you come above, it's perfectly straight. Perfectly straight. And from the sides, they're arched even. I wonder if you're going to get a cruise liner under those. It could be a bit low. We'll check that one out. Anything coming? Never. When you need one, there isn't one, is there? Oh well, we'll call that up later. But anyway, then we're off onto the mainland, I guess. I don't know. This intersection just before the fog, that's fine. Got a little national road heading off this way, and that is heading off towards that thing on the end there. Let's go and check that out. But yes, lots of forestation out here in the fog, and always a castle. Actually, that's quite a luxurious castle. Oh, look at that long entrance there. Got the bailey at the front there, slightly raised at the back. Oh, double-walled castle as well. Look at that, double-walled. That is pretty stonking castle. Private beach as well. I suppose it's somewhere for the fishermen to pull their boats up when supplying the castle. Back in ye old days. Ye old days when I was just a middle-aged man. Not that old, honestly. Right, we'll follow this route now. Over the river. This bridge is fine. In fact, if I'm honest with you, all the bridges are fine. Perfect bridges everywhere. No problems with any of them. And now we're off into the farmland. Very pretty along here, gotta say. Dirt track. We'll have a look at that a little bit later. Not too much down there, but it is worth a quick glance. Over this cutting and the railway there. Onwards, and it's fairly straight, and that's fine by me. When we get to the top, we're bearing off to the right into the cutting, and then from cutting into bridge over dry land, and then cutting again, and now a change of terrain. We're off into the hills now, and it's looking a bit craggy, a little bit craggy down here. Still very nice though, and good road control all the way. Liking this, a lot of effort being put in here. And then we've got another perfect little bridge over there. Could show you, but there's nothing to see really, it's just spot on. And then that national road that I promised we'd have a look at. This is nice. Okay, first of all, this is just, well, this is ordinary. Then off into the hills. As we go up into the hills, a bit of a turn and a climb, and now we're onto a little cliffside road here. Not too steep, not too dangerous. And then as we bear around to the left, you see that. Nice. Nice. And if you think that's nice enough and you want to stop, just put a little lay-by in. And I approve. Because here, who packed the picnic? Did you pack the picnic? I think we should stay here. Yes? No? No? Okay then. Well, remember, you're the one that said go, not me. I was going to stay there for the rest of the episode. Okay, now we're cutting through and into a forested valley. I tell you, there's so much to look at on this map. There really is. Oh, hang on. What was that? Where are you? Oh, it's a cougar. It's a cougar. A cougar in the forests. And on the right-hand side again, was that a deer? Is that a deer there? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's gone. Wow. Well, there you go. Two lots of wildlife in the forest, and two different sorts of wildlife in the forest. That's pretty cool. And oh, look, more. This teeming with wildlife. This forest teeming, and actually as it should be, really. Anyway, we'll keep on rolling to the fog. So let's check the rail. Let's hope the rail keeps this high standard up, because those roads, they were marvellous. There wasn't a wasted bit of road there at all. The rail, well, it's a bit dull at the moment, just following the highway that we didn't follow before. And then we come down here, and then there was that bridge there. Oh, we've already checked it, but yes, it's perfectly fine. And then this way, we've got this split here, another little intersection. We will go that way in a minute, but I want to go down here, because this is where I'm guessing the port is supposed to be. Down here, yes, right by the water, no problems at all there either. And now we'll follow the rail up this way. It joins up with our main highway. Now, if you remember, it came to a dead end, didn't it? Around abouts here. But the hedgerows carry on. And this is where Gula's grass is popping in. Unfortunately, I forgot to switch on adaptive props, so it is popping in rather than appearing. And then look at this. Look, now we've never seen this before. These are custom built using vanilla assets. Just the railway bridge has collapsed away, and that was beautiful. Gotta say, love that. Carrying on, this is obviously overgrown railway. Now, if you don't subscribe to Gula's Grass, this will not appear, and you'll be able to use this railway as a railway. Or you can take the bulldozer to the grass and just destroy the grass. It'll take you about a minute, if that. It's up to you. Right, up to the quarry and the factory. And yes, the quarry. Sidings here first of all. Factories, about 3 different factory units all pushed together. And then the quarry is, yep, right in the middle of the riverbed there, which we'll look at in a minute, of course. Very good. Whew, blimey, so much to look at, and I'm just busy yabbering away. The asset review today, there's a forest that's growing up on Asset Corner, and if I'm honest with you, we are not reviewing any of these trees. Okay, we'll just take it easy. Take it easy, because that map has had so much. Let's just relax with some trees. Hopefully down here there should be a path somewhere. There it is. And we'll follow the path, and somewhere down this path might be an asset. We'll just follow the path along. Nice little walk. Do you know what? This would be lovely. This is what I could do with right now. A little walk in the forests. Hope there's no cougars in here. I could do without any cougars. Well, not the four-legged variety anyway. Ah, here she is. It's the walking path rest area 4x2 by Lagolan. We're looking at park assets all this week, and this is a sweet little one. It's not a proper park, it's just somewhere you can stop off and have a soft drink and maybe read a newspaper. In the shade, it's lovely. Walking path rest area 4x2 Lagolan. Very, very nice. Right, shall we head back to Assetville? Well, that's what we normally do next, isn't it? There you go. There she is. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed that. I liked it. Bit of a break. Which means we've now got to go back to Merrickstowe by Sue, the N.I.M. Shipping routes, 2 separate shipping routes, 1 under each bridge. Ooh, good use. And then this shipping route heads off, and there. Is that going to accommodate a cruise liner? Let's just check. Only just, you know. Only just. Right, now water. Obviously there's lots of flowing water. This is a craggy old river off in the just off the 25 tiles, this one. So if you're playing vanilla, you're not going to see this. But it's craggy, it's nice, and it's flowing strong. We get to the top and we reach the lake. There she is. Now up here on the right, we've got a dam. Look at that. Very nicely done. And that's an old dried up river, and right in the middle of the river you've got the quarry, so obviously been dammed up so that they could access something, whatever's in that quarry. Is this our picnic place up here? This the yeah, there she is. Well, there you are. You see, we've gone full circle. Right, let's go downstream again, shall we? We've got this second river. We've got a little waterfall going on here. Not the world's greatest, but it's fine. Does the job. Empties the lake. And here, there's a bit of a rockfall going on. Look at that, crumbling away at the side of the hill. Not seen that before. Quite a few things in this map we've not seen before. But anyway, as we go down the river, through the bit of a canyon, and it starts levelling out, and into the floodplains and the farmland. It's all very nice here. And then we got this bridge, and then the broken railway bridge, and then the river delta, which is very pretty. Very, very, very pretty indeed. Nice sanded edges. Very nice. Now let's head up this coast first of all, because we've got the river mouth of the dried river. We'll have a quick look at that. There she is. Yet not much to say really, it's just what you'd expect. And then we've got the essential lighthouse. Now look at this. Now that is what I'm talking about. That is very nice indeed. That is how you do a lighthouse, ladies and gentlemen. Where's next? Terrain. Nice and flat on the whole. I mean, it's floodplains. There is some undulation. The old abandoned farmhouse. There, got a couple of old abandoned cars there. If you follow the dirt track back, there she goes, and we reach this. Now the railway has obviously been cut through the old farm track. No wonder the farm is now abandoned, and that connects up with the highway. So you can fix that if you wanted to, or you can just leave it. It's completely up to you. Where were we now? Oh yeah, we're going to check this way. Now if you go this way, got this sandy bay. Now this is obviously where your posh houses are going to be, your beach houses. And then you've got all this this terrain here to build on. And then here we're going off out of the 25 tiles into the hills, and there's plenty of places you can build up in here, like up here in that little valley there. Oh, there's a valley up here as well. This is quite a high up valley, but if you want to build a mountain town, right up here is about right. And you can get access from this dual carriageway here. Just build up into that hill there. That works. That would work nicely. Right, just one more thing to check out before we start scoring this thing, and this is quite sweet as well. Second highest point on the map, you've got this, and this is actually a working sundial. with, well, there you go. All the stones in the right places. And that's midday, roughly. So that's it. Now, what I want you to do is look at those titles, Aesthetics, Detail and Gameplay, and pause the game, pause the video now and give me your predictions between 1 and 5 for each of those. I'll count down from 3 to 1 on the screen, and then we'll be back. Right, so that's it. Okay, so aesthetically, I'm going to... hang on a second. I've worked out who Sue the N.I.M is. It's pseudonym. Yes, Merrickstowe is actually my first map. I've just been reviewing my very own map, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry about pulling the wool over your eyes, but I didn't want to say right at the beginning so that you would have this perception of what it might be or what it might not be. So please, once again, leave your scores in the comments down below and tell me honestly what you think. Critique the critic. I don't mind if you really think it's that bad. Say so. If you think it's that good, say so. I've got broad shoulders and I've been criticising your maps for long enough. It's about time you did the same back to me. Well, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Look forward to seeing your comments down below. I'm really nervous about this. I wish I hadn't done this, but there we are. That's Merrickstowe, my map. That's it. See you tomorrow for another map in the What Map series.